My name is Joseph Neer, and I'm getting ready to leave out of the Palm Springs Airport. And this is my testimony. About 3 weeks ago, I was homeless out on the streets. Been out on the streets using drugs and pretty much messing up my life and ruining my life for about 3 years. I'm running from God and my calling. When I was out on the streets, at one point in time, I ended up in jail. When I got out of jail, I knew that I needed to change my life. I knew that the StreetLifeProject picked up people on Sundays, so I decided that I was going to go to church on Sunday when I got out of jail. Couldn't remember quite what time it was that they were going to be picking people up, so I got dressed, got ready, went out there, and raggedy as could be, and I grabbed a tire and I sat down, and it was about 9:15 when I did all that. And I sat there, and I kept waiting, looking at all the cars that were going by, wondering if this was them. And around 10:45, I still hadn't got picked up. And I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna go look for some drugs. I'm gonna go, just finish myself off. And I told God if He wanted to save me, that now was the time to do it. And about that time when I was walking down the road, I actually seen Christian, and I flagged him down, and he turned around and came back, and he looked at me and he said, "Hey brother, you want to go to church?" And I told him I did. When I got in the car, I was telling him how I was tired of being abandoned. I was tired of society looking at me as a drug addict. I was tired of being oppressed and just wondering what my purpose was. At one point in time, I actually thought he Bluetoothed the pastor because when I got to church, the pastor was saying everything that I said to Christian, he was saying to me, and he was saying from the pulpit. And I thought he Bluetoothed the pastor, and he said, no, that was the Spirit of the Lord. And so that day I decided I was going to get baptized. I rededicated my life to God, and ever since then, when I gave Him my heart, not just lip service, and I wasn't just using God, but when I actually gave Him my heart, my life, and my soul, everything changed, everything transformed. I've had an opportunity to witness to quite a few different people. I've gone out on 2 outreaches. I've given my testimony in the Coachella Valley Rescue Mission, and it's amazing the effect that just surrendering, truly surrendering your life and your heart to God, how much it can transform you and how much closer it can bring you back. I mean, I'm in contact with my mom again. When I used to call, she'd answer the phone and be like, "Oh, it's you?" Now it's like, "Hey son, how's it going? How are you doing?" And when I get off, I love you, which is something I ain't heard in a long time. My sisters, they're talking to me again. I'm in the process of going home to go see my children. I haven't seen them in 3 years. To start a relationship once again with my family, which I destroyed. Even though we destroy things, God can restore it. And when God restores it, He restores it 100 times better than we could ever imagine. And I want to beg you and plead with you that you surrender your life, your heart, and your soul to God, because when you do, your wildest dreams are nothing compared to His purpose, His plans, and His goals for you. Like, it blows me away. Like, I can't even talk about how much peace, how much joy I have. People tell me, man, everywhere you go, you're smiling. I say, that's because I'm blessed. God has blessed me. I'm no longer out in the field. I'm no longer digging through trash cans for food. Instead of getting used by the devil, now I'm being used by God. And I'd like to encourage other people to do the same. I'm in the process of going to Virginia to start StreetLifeProject Virginia. I'm also planning on going to Bible college and changing my life. I plan on becoming a minister and hopefully someday opening up a rescue mission so I can save other individuals who were out on the streets, who were turned down by society, who were turned down by their family and friends, and were abandoned because of what we were doing with our life before. But there's hope, and everybody has a purpose, and everybody has a dream. And it's my goal and my intention through God to try to help other people find that, because that's what happened for me. Thank you.